Andy, stripping for gold. And today I'm trying to strip a plasma flat screen. Not the TV, the actual screen. Because, well, I'm bored. And when I get bored, I don't want to watch TV anymore. It's killing me. It's just, feel like I'm just not doing anything. So I gotta fiddle with stuff and take shit apart. Like I'm a kid all again. So, as you can see, heat gun, plasma. Let's go take a look. Oh, and I did scrape already that big thing off. That roll of film. It's heavy duty film. Some sort of a tint. But I think, hold on, I'll show you. There's one up there behind that freezer. I've done that before. Took that off of this. And that's sort of how that now looks. Now, this one, that's not broken. So I want to keep that. This one has some breaks in the glass. So I'm experimenting with this. So I get the heat gun on it, because as you can see there, in plasma, the technology is not like an LCD. It uses the plasma state of matter to make colors. There's, lots of these. Okay. Bonding wires. You see those there. They're going in, and they go to, each cell. And in those cells, there's a noble gas like xenon or neon or something, some noble gas. And I don't know. My theory is that the bonding wires are silver or gold, or both, or an alloy of one of the two, or both. So let's see if we can separate this glass, because there is multiple layers of glass. You have two, so layer of glass here, it stops, boom, drops down, here's a layer of glass here. So this, something's pancaked in between. Well, I know what's pancaked in between. It's the plasma technology, whatever that is. By the way, this just and that's not adulterated yet from this. I broke a chip of glass out. So what I'm trying to do is a couple things. First off, I want to separate the aluminum from that without a lot of broken glass everywhere. But number two is I'm curious to get in here. Oh, look at that! Something came out. It moved. That was not happening before. So straight head. Let's take. Oh my God! It's working. It's freaking working. This is the amount of confidence I have in my ability to do something there. All right, what is going on there? So I see lines embedded in. I'm going to move this away. Is that your gold? The rest of the plasma is causing some issues. Right there, is that your gold? I can't even scrape it. I don't know, but this. Okay, interesting. Now here. This has got to be. Alright, I'm pumping myself. Because this leads. And that's going to lead to something. Right? Lead, hence the word lead. No. Okay. Alright, I'm pumping this. Nice. Kind of what I wanted to do. Kind of. Now, stupidly, not only am I going to grab that and burn myself, but I'll probably burn and cut myself in one. Because I have no idea what I do with my gloves, but I get one of the older gloves over here. I guess I would make it a good video, too, though, if I gouge myself and burn myself at the same time. So, would you look at that? Is it 2 layers of glass? I see this step up. Yeah, I know, right? And that's... Okay, so here is your bottom layer. I'm going to go in like this. Now you can see the heat gun, and you can see your 2 layers of glass. And the material in between. I don't see what it is. I mean, it has texture. I don't know. But there's not much. I mean, that like is micrometers thin material on the top. I don't know. Maybe it's got to be laid down when plasmas were there. What, the last one was 2017. So when they did make these, though, you know, was it done on that sheet right there, and then they glued the 2 together? I guess yes. So sandwiched in there is your wires. I'm popping this up. Oh, that is some hot heat. Wow. The aluminum's going to come off. I may tip this thing up and try to separate the glass from the aluminum. I can't do that on camera because I got to hold the camera. So I'm going to pause this while I try to figure out what to do next. But I don't see, and if somebody could send in the comments or look this up, where is anything? What is inside a plasma screen? Or are these screens just glass and we should just get rid of them? I mean, I know there was some noble gases that are supposed to be in these cells, but what cells? I mean, obviously they're minute, right? I just don't know. Let me put this in my, so the focus works. Whatever it is damn thin. You know, like, I don't know. Where would the metal be? Titanium dioxide or something? I am going to have to go online and do some researching. I just don't know where any precious metals would be located in this. So, with that said, I'm going to tip this up, and hopefully nothing bad happens. And I'm going to try to get the aluminum backing off. What that accomplishes is nothing to make it more brittle and dangerous. So I don't know if that's even a great idea. I don't know. List me. If you have any ideas, throw it in the comments. If you know of there being any precious metals in plasma screens, recoverable, is this something, you know, it should be done, can be done? I'm going to pop another piece of glass, you know, because I'm figuring this is hot enough. Look at that, the aluminum will come off. Alright, so that didn't separate that right there. Whatever's glued here doesn't want to come up. I was able to get that, but that's only because the broken piece kind of came up. Let's see. It comes up. It's like broken ice. You know how ice is when you're standing on it? I'll just if I can get under. Did you see that? Popped it up. I don't know if the heat gun's even doing much at this point, actually. But it's been on there for a long time. So, okay, I can feel the, if there's bonding wires or wires, it's on the, yeah. Wear gloves when you do this, when and if you do this type of work. smart. So there's your plasma screen, and there's your battery. And here is goopy layer of stickiness. That's probably what keeps this whole screen on. Okay, well, you know what, at least that clears up the mystery of how the screen is kept on. Got a band here, probably got another one under here. Probably starts right there. Oh, look at that. And I'm not going to keep you on any longer, but that's the plasma screen. I'm just trying to see if the bonding wires show anywhere, but I'm not getting any real results from that. I just see that wires came out. I don't know if there's any gold. I don't think there is. But the bonding wires seem to be embedded in the top piece of glass. Seem to be. This bottom, some sort of grid array. Maybe that's what just kept pocketed in the gases. Okay, enough of this experimentation. I think it's time for me to break this thing down. Hey, throw in the comments if you can what you think these materials are. I mean, I know the aluminum backing, and I know that's tape, and I know that's glass, but what's the white? What's the bonding wire that's on this glass, if it is bonding wire? And yeah, if you got any ideas on what to do, if this is recoverable, if you think this is recoverable, if you think I should put this in any type of acid, I do have hydrochloric, nitric, sulfuric, so do that as an experiment. Let me know. Thanks. Oh, Andy at Stripping for Gold, by the way.